Is your tip to become better at League of Legends as your master North American player?
Just don't suck.
What a surprise.
So first question.
Wait, you got that before, you cheated. You looked at it and then you picked it up.
First question from Alinutsu. For Odoamne, how does the role transition feel for him? From being the one teaching the rookies at Splice and setting them up to be given the opportunity to play basically 2016 meta for him.
Is that the end of the question?
Yes.
No, it's not.
It is.
Oh, it is. It's a lot less stressful because in Splice I had to do a lot of the stuff that I wasn't supposed to do, like making calls for others and teaching rookies and all of that stuff, which was okay, but it took a lot of time from my personal growth. So now that in Schalke I get to play mostly what I want and not have to focus on other aspects, it's way better. And it's still not yet 2016 meta, but it's somewhere close to my comfort level. Is ARAM good for training mechanics, David?
Is ARAM good for training mechanics? Yes.
Wait, that's it?
Yep. Well, the Shy plays ARAM and he's better than you.
Okay.
From your own point of view, which team do you think has a higher ceiling and a better chance at winning or achieving more, last year's Clutch Gaming or this year's Schalke 04? I think for spring at least, we were pretty close to our ceiling. I think we pretty much maxed out what we could have done. We could have gone to finals if Game 5 against 100 Thieves went a little bit more towards our way because either team could have won that game. But with the exception of that, I think we maxed out. But here on Schalke, this year, I actually do believe we can actually compete with G2 and win a championship. And in North America, honestly speaking, it feels like whoever has double lift is in a pretty good spot. So I feel this team's ceiling is a lot higher.
From Pete. What are you guys doing for team bonding? Hey David, what do you do for team bonding?
It's your question, bro.
No.
Yes.
Okay, so we probably don't do as much as we should. We always wanted to go like go-karting and stuff, but Ignar really doesn't get his wish to come true. The closest we get to team bonding, I guess, is just going to the gym, ordering food together and playing Apex.
I mean, we do have team dinner with everyone.
Oh yeah, true.
This
week we have team dinner with guys from management and the whole team. So that's our first team bonding experience.
We just naturally bonded, you know? So
yeah, we're guys.
It's definitely not for me. How often you come in Romania?
I mean, how often
it was hard for you to accommodate that far from home. Salutari din Romania, Mr. Oh God.
I mean, that could be for you.
It's definitely not for me.
I mean, how often do you go to Romania?
Absolutely never been.
Oh, well, that's your answer, I guess. But the jokes aside,
what's the last part say?
It's like hello from Romania, Mr. Odoamne.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I go back home pretty much twice a year between spring and summer, and after summer split or worlds, I just go home for like a couple of months. And I don't know, it wasn't too hard because when I left home, it was kind of pursuing a dream and stuff. And I don't know, it wasn't really a shock moving to Germany and living here. But as I get older, it kind of becomes more annoying to be away from home just because I see my family pretty much twice a year. And yeah, I would want to be home more often, but can do more. David, who was your childhood hero?
That didn't say David.
No, but I'm picking a question for you. Who was your childhood hero? Come on, you're from America. You have a lot of them. You're all heroes. Trump?
No. I didn't.
Hillary?
Shut up. I didn't really have a childhood hero. Maybe someone I looked up to for sure was LeBron James in basketball. His story is pretty interesting from his upbringing to becoming who he is. But in terms of like a childhood hero, I didn't necessarily have one. Did you have one?
Childhood hero?
Yeah. Vladimir?
No.
Dracula?
No. I mean, bro, that's just folklore. We know the true story on IQ clubs. But I don't know, when I was swimming, I had people I looked up to.
Michael Phelps?
No, I wasn't an American fanboy.
But he's better.
Yeah, I mean, he's the best, but he wasn't like my style, like the stuff I was swimming. Like, my hero was pretty much, what's his name? Adam Pearsall.
Okay.
And there was a French guy called Camille Lacour. And those are pretty much the two guys I was looking up to when I was growing up as a swimmer. From SO4 Spy Rogue Nico open commissions at Miss Nico LOL. What are your all-time favorite champs and your absolute favorite skin line?
My favorite champ is Lucian.
Why?
Because it's fun, really fun to play. And you can play it in pretty much any meta, even if he's not that good. I do think High Noon Lucian's a really good skin. I don't know about skin lines.
Actually, all the High Noon skins are really...
Oh, I guess High Noon is a skin line.
Yeah, with Thresh and Yasuo and all that stuff.
Those are pretty good skins. What's your favorite champ?
Take a guess.
Gnar?
No.
011 Gnar?
No, I was 012.
012 0?
I was like 012 3
Oh, not bad.
in 2 games. But come on, take a guess, another one.
Maokai?
No. Wait,
Kennen?
it's
Kennen?
a good guess. No, Echo. Tank Echo.
How would I know this?
Because Tank Echo was fun,
Okay.
but that's my favorite.
What's your favorite skin?
I would say one off camera, but I guess the High Noon skins are pretty cool. Or actually,
Star Guardian?
what's the one, the Browser Ramos?
Star Guardian.
Not Star Guardian Ramos. Actually, Pyjama Guardian is my favorite skin line for sure. That's so cool.
Okay. How does it feel to coach European teams versus North American teams? What are the differences, both in good and in bad?
Spicy.
I think European players are very focused on fighting and what they could have done to play the fight better. And they often take a lot of 4v4s and sometimes even 4v5s if the other team has a lot less ults or impactful cooldowns. And they outplay a lot and they play for this. Whereas in North America, they play a lot more passive and safer, and then they only look for really fights that are really in their favor.
So when you just say that's because NA players are just bad? Or NA teams are just bad?
A part of it is that they can't play to the champion's fullest limit. Certain North American players. I do think Europe has more players that can compete with the top of Europe throughout the whole league, and certain NA players definitely fall off after like the 6th or 7th or 8th best at their position. But for the most part, it's pretty similar. Coaching league is coaching league. Odoamne LOL, do you miss Ray?
That's such a cute question. Of course I miss him.
Who's Ray?
Kasing, of course.
Oh.
Everyone misses Kasing. Like once you have Kasing in your life, you'll always miss him. Do you miss Kasing?
Yeah.
See, even he misses Kasing. Do we get into Worlds, David? Do we get into Worlds?
We are a part of the world.
Yes.
Yes.
So, but do we get into Worlds?
Do we get into Worlds? Do you get into Worlds? I don't know.
I went into Worlds 2 times, but do you think we get into Worlds this year?
I think so.
Great. That's your answer.
True. I'll read the last question.
What? It was mine.
No.
No.
Hey, from Zanku Andre.
Wow.
What should people that want to become pro players focus on improving the most? As a pro player yourself, what should they focus on improving?
I would say mentality is the most important. If you want to get better, then I suggest you just /mute all when you get in a game. And every single thing that happens in the game is your fault. That's how you should approach the game. Because if you get into a game and you lose the game and then you're mad at someone, you just overlook all the possible things you could have done better yourself. So that's why you should just mute all and think that every single thing that went wrong in that game is yours, because you could have always done something to prevent that.
Great advice, Odo.
Thank you. What do you think? What is your tip to become better at League of Legends as your master North American player?
Just don't suck.
What a surprise.